Get ready for the action, because we are diving straight into the drama following the Celtics' postseason exit. Jaylen Brown has unleashed his fury, directly calling out Joel Embiid for flopping around after the grueling Game 7 loss. Brown is not holding back, accusing the 2022-23 MVP of being sloppy, and we break down exactly what he means by that criticism. This is the heat coming straight from the court.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we are taking it to the streaming platform as Jaylen Brown lays out his full grievances regarding the officiating in Game 7 and shares his intense feelings about Joel Embiid. Brown claims there was an agenda being played by the referees, and he doesn't hold back when he says that flopping has ruined the league. We explore the full context of his frustration and what he shared on Twitch. Now, let's look at the field-level media coverage, where Jaylen Brown deepens his critique, specifically targeting the officiating crew and pointing the finger directly at Joel Embiid's physical play. Brown details how he believes the referees were influenced by his regular season criticism, leading to calls being made against him. This segment unpacks the controversy surrounding the calls in that pivotal game. And finally, we shift focus to the upcoming showdown as Mitchell Robinson prepares to take the high road entering his matchup against Joel Embiid. Robinson is moving past incidents, focusing entirely on the game ahead and emphasizing that he is crucial for the Knicks' defense. We look at how Robinson plans to handle the physical matchup and what the team needs from him as they prepare for Game 1. Joel Embiid secured a hard-fought Game 7 victory for the Philadelphia 76ers over the Boston Celtics, with Embiid dominating the contest by tallying 34 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists, stunning the Celtics faithful at the TD Garden. Following the series-ending loss for Boston, Celtics star Jaylen Brown voiced his frustration, directly criticizing Embiid's play, labeling him as flopping around. Brown suggested that Embiid exerted significant pressure on the Celtics' big men and guards, stating, "We didn't really have an answer for him. He's a big body. He also was flopping around. He got some extra calls and they rewarded him for that, but that's the league we're in." While Brown did not cite a specific controversial call, the comments followed Embiid's performance, which included 37 free throws throughout the series, including 11 in the decisive Game 7. It is worth noting that Embiid missed the first 3 games of the series due to an emergency appendectomy last month. In contrast, Brown carried a heavy offensive burden for the Celtics, stepping up when Jason Tatum was injured in Game 7. Brown scored 33 points but required 27 shots to achieve this and committed 3 turnovers. Despite the on-court friction, a friendly embrace was observed between Embiid and Brown after the game concluded. This series win marks the first time Joel Embiid has defeated the Celtics in the postseason since his previous losses in the 2018, 2020, and 2023 playoffs. Embiid's attention will now turn to the New York Knicks after their recent victory over the Hawks. Jaylen Brown publicly voiced his dissatisfaction with NBA officiating following the Boston Celtics' 109-100 loss to the Philadelphia 76ers in Game 7. During a stream on Twitch on Sunday, May 3, Brown critiqued the officiating, suggesting there was a perceived agenda influencing calls, especially after he had previously been critical of the referees during the regular season. Brown claimed he spoke with some officials who indicated there was an agenda in each game. He asserted that a specific play was unfairly called, stating, "Philly took advantage of that and the officiating, and it cost us to some degree." In addition to his comments on officiating, Brown expressed strong disapproval of Philadelphia 76ers star Joel Embiid, calling the act of flopping detrimental to the league. Brown stated, "Flopping has ruined our league. Joel Embiid is a great player, one of the best bigs in basketball history. Flops, he knows it." Brown also shared personal concerns regarding the physical demands of guarding Embiid. He mentioned wearing a back brace due to back pain resulting from guarding the larger player. Comparing his weight at 223 pounds to Embiid's 270 pounds, Brown recounted an incident where he felt his back give out while attempting to bump and throw his weight while guarding Embiid, remarking, "A expletive almost took me out. I can't even bend down to tie my shoe after guarding Embiid." The former NBA Finals MVP indicated that he chose to hold back some of his grievances until after the series concluded to avoid becoming a distraction for his team. Boston Celtics star Jaylen Brown has publicly criticized officiating in the team's first-round playoff loss to the Philadelphia 76ers, specifically calling out a perceived agenda and pointing fingers at Joel Embiid for flopping. Speaking on the streaming platform Twitch, Brown addressed the team's defeat, which saw the Celtics lose Game 7 in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Embiid finished the game with 34 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists, and Brown contended that Embiid utilized physical actions to draw fouls and secure extra calls. Brown stated, "Flopping has ruined our game," while acknowledging Embiid's talent, calling him one of the best bigs in basketball history. Brown further alleged a pattern of biased officiating directed at him. He claimed that his prior criticism of referees during the regular season had resulted in a retaliatory response, suggesting referees were instructed to call offensive fouls on him in the playoffs. "They clearly had an agenda," Brown asserted, adding that he had spoken to some officials who indicated, "Anytime Jaylen brings his arm up, just from reputation, just call it." He contrasted this with other players, noting that players like Paul George and Jalen Brunson make similar push-off moves without facing the same scrutiny. Brown argued that Philadelphia exploited the officiating to their advantage. He highlighted that he was whistled for 10 offensive fouls in the first round, more than double the number recorded for the next highest player, contrasting this with previous regular season statistics where Karl-Anthony Towns was called for 65 offensive fouls. Brown, a 5-time All-Star and 2024 NBA Finals MVP, emphasized that the issue was about how the officiating was applied, not the nature of the play itself. He concluded by urging others to maintain their focus, stating, "It's a basketball play, whether y'all believe it or not. Everybody does that when you drive. But Philly took advantage of it, and they took advantage of the officiating. It cost us to some degree." Mitchell Robinson is adopting a measured approach as the New York Knicks prepare to face Joel Embiid in the second round of the playoffs, following a controversial incident from 2 years prior. The confrontation stems from an alleged flagrant foul by Embiid where he grabbed Robinson's left leg while he was airborne, which ultimately ended Robinson's postseason run. When questioned about the past, Robinson stated, "I don't think he's a dirty player. I really don't live in the past. It is what it is. I just move on." Robinson remains focused on his current objective, slowing down the superstar center to help the Knicks secure a spot in the Eastern Conference Finals. Robinson is slated to have a significant role, not only in defending Embiid, but as a crucial component of the Knicks' overall defensive scheme. In the opening round series against the Hawks, Robinson performed impressively, averaging 6.2 points, 5.3 rebounds, and a block every 14 minutes, contributing to a Knicks performance that outscored the Hawks by 20.5 points per 100 possessions. Meanwhile, Embiid is returning from a strong series, averaging 28 points and 9 rebounds after missing the first 3 playoff games due to emergency appendicitis surgery. Regarding strategies for defending Embiid, Robinson advised, "Watch out for fouls." In a separate incident during the series against the Hawks, Robinson was ejected in the second quarter after an altercation with guard Dyson Daniels. He was subsequently fined $50,000, in part for a social media post mocking Daniels. However, the league confirmed that Robinson will not be suspended and remains available for Game 1 against Embiid. Knicks coach Mike Brown emphasized Robinson's indispensable value. He stressed that Robinson's unique attributes, including his offensive rebounding, vertical threat in the pick-and-roll, rim protection, and versatile defense, are extremely important for the team's success in the series, stating, "Mitch is extremely important to what we're trying to do. The way he offensive rebounds, The way he's a vertical threat in the pick-and-roll game. The way he protects the rim. His versatility guarding. All that stuff is extremely important for us in this series. We need him to bring it at a high level, as well as everybody else.